Nice. Now, what do you look for when you look for a woman? You want to date somebody? Do they have to have some kind of special attribute other than money?
Be able to read. It's a good start.
At least a high school education.
Well, one of my girlfriends now has a little mustache, and it's kind of cute. But I was like, "Hey, baby, could you wax it?" And she got all offended. I meant like wax it Salvador Dali style.
Oh, beautiful. Yeah, so Josh is back out on the dating scene, ladies and gentlemen. All right, what was
Whack that.
All right.
Whack that.
We'll take a quick break, and we'll come back with more Josh Blue. It's the Larry Timko Show on 1070 NBC Sports. Oh, welcome back to the Larry Timko Show on 1070 NBC Sports. Don't forget Josh Blue at Basandi's Comedy Zone tonight. For tickets, just call 941-629-9191 or log on to Vasani.net. So there is cheating in the Special Olympics. Paralympics.
You got to get that right, bro.
Okay, the Paralympics. Now,
otherwise.
what's this story with wheelchairs and nails? What was that?
So I've heard that in some of the wheelchair sports, like maybe distance, track event, if you're paralyzed, I've heard that people will take a nail and stick it into their leg. It doesn't hurt them at all because they're paralyzed, but the body recognizes a foreign object and creates adrenaline. So that's pretty insane.
That is. Ouch.
So now they have to check their bodies before races and stuff.
With a metal detector?
That's probably a quick way.
Make sure your legs aren't going
boop, boop.
Oh, man. Well, real quickly, in NFL news, Russell Wilson, the Seattle Seahawks quarterback, got his money. What was the terms of that deal? 4 years, $86 million? Is that what it was?
86.
86.5, I think it was.
87.6 million.
87.6 million for 4 years.
That deal includes a $31 million signing bonus and $60 million in guarantees, making him the second highest paid quarterback, just behind Aaron Rodgers.
How many DVDs you got to sell to get that kind of money?
Man, I don't think I'll make it.
Wow,
that's insane.
That is insane. I like Russell Wilson. He's like a stand-up guy and very charismatic, and I don't think he's worth that kind of money.
He's a hell of a QB, I think. I mean, he's mobile.
He's mobile.
He's got 3 seasons under his belt and 2 Super Bowls. Mm-hmm. I mean, played in 2 Super Bowls.
Yeah, but I think that attributes to the team that's around him too. I mean, you have that great
true.
defense.
There's no I in team, but you're the general when you're the quarterback.
Yep.
Right. I mean, yeah.
Well, I tell you, it's going to look good this year. Next year, when they have to pay some of them defensive players, and they don't have the money.
All I'm saying is you couldn't have replaced me with him. You know what I mean? They wouldn't have won a Super Bowl with. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, okay, guys, go out. Let's throw the ball. I got a 5-yard radius.
Hey,
Get open.
Hey, you got Tim Tebow's range.
Oh, man, I got a much tighter spiral, too.
And that's another funny story I came across, too, is a veteran for the Eagles, Graham, says Tebow's plans on playing a lot in 2015. They got a package.
A lot of what?
That's what I wondered. But, yeah, he's going to get a...
Bingo?
Christian music?
Right. But, yeah, they're saying, Tim Tebow's fighting for the job right now with Sam Bradford injured, and it's just between him and Mark Sanchez. That's why I said the Eagles will not have a winning season this year, especially if Tim Tebow's your starting quarterback.
For several years in a row now, I've had Tim Tebow's whatever organization want me to come and perform for them, and I'm like, pass on that.
Too clean cut for Tim Tebow's crowd.
Yeah, I mean, it might be fun just to go shake it up a bit.
I think it would be. See how many people they can offend.
The devil's inside me. Oh.
What about, Utah? Do you ever have to perform in front of Mormons?
Yeah, man, they're actually...
Are they cool?
Well, I always have fun in Salt Lake. And I don't think I don't think Mormons are allowed to go to the show. So,
so you're performing to empty crowds.
No, I mean they're not all Mormons, man.
Oh, they're not? I thought it was.
I mean it's a large majority, but the people that like to have fun and understand comedy are not Mormon.
I got you. I don't know. It's just When I'm looking, I see you performing in California with there's the West Coast comics. They're like a different breed than the East Coast comics, I think.
Well, that's why I live in Denver, man.
Yeah, you're kind of in the middle.
My own thing. No, I would much rather play Utah than L.A.,
Really?
Oh, yeah. I mean, the crowds are much, I say...
More into it.
Yeah, well, even smarter on a different level. L.A. is so selfish. People can't look past the end of their noses, kind of a greater...
More of a me mentality.
Right, yeah,
Yeah. That explains why nobody wants to play for the Raiders.
Well, that may suck.
Yeah, that too.
I don't want to get stabbed.
No doubt. Well, it's interesting because training camp opens up around the league now. The Bucs open tomorrow. I'm actually going to go check that out. See how Jameis Winston's looking. It should be fun. And then I'm going to go check out some arena football. Have you followed any arena football before?
I have not.
Me neither. This is going to be my first arena football game, so I'm excited about it. And it's the LA Kiss, the team that's owned by the band Kiss.
Oh, man. Do they paint their faces?
Well, the helmets are all painted up like Kiss.
Oh, that's hot. That's hot.
But it'd be cool. I want to see what the cheerleaders look like, because if Gene Simmons and Paul Stanley picked them out, they're going to be smoking.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so.
Sign up list.
Yeah, right. Now, are you a music fan by any chance?
I love music.
Yeah, what kind of music do you listen to?
I'm all across the board, man, with exclusions of new country and, the Boys to Men. But the little R&B eats my soul.
If you date Taylor Swift, she'll write a song about you.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I don't think I'll be getting a song written about me.
Maybe she already did. Shake it up.
Could be.
There you go.
I would like some royalties. Then.
No doubt. Okay, let's shift gears. Baseball news?
Ugh.
No, you don't like baseball?
No.
Ugh, so boring.
I just got to throw this out there, though. I don't know if you know. I know you're a big Cardinals fan, Larry, but they acquired Jonathan Broxton.
Oh, they did?
The reliever.
How
from
about
the
Brock
Brewers.
Lesnar?
Freddie Adu signed with Tampa.
Really?
You're big on soccer.
Yeah. Well, sorry, man. Go on with your little story.
No, that was it.
All right.
Fascinating. Like I said, riveting.
I know. Broxton was this lights-out closer for the Dodgers. Had some arm problems, been bouncing around.
And now he's an opener.
Yeah, now he's an opener. Exactly.
No, my buddy Roger has the best joke about baseball I've ever heard. It goes, if baseball was any slower, it'd be farming.
Good points.
I mean, I went to a game one time at the top of the second, and I left 6 hours later at the bottom of the third. I was like, there's nothing happening here. This is horrible. I'm pretty ADD.
Right. Oh, then you would hate cricket.
Oh, man.
That's a 9-10 hour sport right there.
Oh, yeah.
Just one game.
Yeah, you see me in the field chasing butterflies.
Right. That's what my kid does playing baseball. Chases butterflies.
That's what you do.
Throws rocks.
Yeah,
looks for rocks in the field.
Because there's more action in that than the actual game.
Yeah.
The chances of a ball actually coming to you are very slim.
All right, so what do you do to stay in shape? Because when you're traveling a lot, you got to do something, right?
This is natural, baby.
Is it?
It's all natural.
Nice.
No, I got, I got some guns on me, but that's from lifting up my fat little daughter.
Really? Because you do got some guns. That's why I was wondering if you worked out. Look at that. I'm telling you. I know this is radio.
You guys are missing out on the radio, man.
But yeah, Josh is a little jacked.
Yeah, in more than one way. No, you know what, man? Actually, cerebral palsy is the reason I'm so muscular. It's my body is constantly tensed, so even when I'm sleeping, I'm working out.
Nice.
Pretty great.
That's like me. I'm losing calories in my sleep. I can't gain weight to save my life.
Yeah, you're just wasting away over
Just
there.
wasting away, right? I thought it was a Holocaust
victim
or something.
Since this started, you've gotten smaller, man.
I know, right? Remember when I first met you, I was like 4 inches taller.
That's crazy.
It's crazy. I'm shrinking. I don't get it. Anyway, Josh Blue. I'm glad you're here, man. It's a trip. It's always a trip when you're here.
I know. You guys look scared.
I know. Well, last time we were here, we were driving down 41 or something. You were just walking. Like, is that Josh Blue? You saw him, right?
Yeah, I did down in downtown Punta Gorda. I actually yelled, and you Yelled back.
Flipped you off. Well, I'm not a recluse, guys. I can't just sit in my hotel room all day, you know.
Yeah. No
and I don't drive, so.
Is that by choice or by law?
Well, I've driven like 4 times and gotten 2 accidents.
Okay.
So.
Just want to make sure it wasn't like no DUIs or anything like that.
No, just a stoner, man.
Just a stoner. Very cool. All right, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with that stoner Josh Blue on 1070 NBC Sports. Welcome back to the Larry Timko Show on 1070 NBC Sports. Our phone lines are open. The Harbor Nissan hotline at 206-1070, 800-668-1070 if you're outside the local area. Josh Blue in studio with me tonight, who's performing this weekend at Visani's Comedy Zone. Oh, Visani's. Love that place. Best place to eat and see a show. And Josh, I got to ask.
Go on.
If you could date any celebrity, who would it be?
Brad Pitt. That guy's hot.
He is. Isn't he smoking? I'm trying to figure out who Josh Blue, give him a celebrity couple, like a power couple. Who would it be? It wouldn't be a Kardashian, that's for sure.
Nah, man. I don't know. Celebrity's not really my type. They seem a little needy to me.
Yeah, most of them do seem needy, don't they?
I don't know. There are pretty people out there, but I can do better.
Right. Switching gears real quick. Eric's a Steelers fan, and we were talking a little Pittsburgh Steelers during the break. And the one thing I commented on was everybody's suspension has been reduced, even the Steelers.
Yeah.
Except for Tom Brady. I think that's funny. So my thinking is, go ahead and do all the drugs you want. Beat your wife. It's okay. Just don't destroy your phone. If you destroy your phone, you're screwed.
I don't understand. I mean, I'm not a Tom Brady fan at all. I'm not a Patriots fan. Sorry, Hippo.
Neither am I.
I think it's kind of ridiculous. I think he's, 2 games would have been fine. He did cheat. They're trying to make an example out of him. 2 games, everybody would have been happy. I think he would have let it go, hopefully. Just drop it. I'm sick of I'm sick of it. I hope he just drops it, lets it go. But 2 games, good.
Unfortunately, I think we're going to hear about this all year
long. I know.
long.
That's why they're doing it.
Yeah, because
Goodell wants to stay in the news,
right.
and that's what he does.
All the appeals and everything. Brady's not going to miss a game this year. He's already taken snaps with the first team in training.
To be honest, the Steelers open up against them. I want to play them.
Yeah.
I want to beat them. I want to beat out of Tom Brady. I would love to win that game with the full team. Yep. So I can brag to my friends, but it's not going to happen. Well, we don't have Bell, so they don't have Blunt. We don't have Bell. No, 3 games.
Oh, they got 3 games?
He went 4-3, so he got done. But he did everything right. Mm-hmm. He accepted what he did. He did his, after market program. He did everything. He got it done quick. He seems like he's learned. I hope.
And to be fair to LeGarrette Blount, it really wasn't that big of a deal. I mean, it was him, another player, and some girl in the car, and the girl claimed it was hers, and it was
No, well, apparently the girl claimed it hers. Mm-hmm. It was hers, and Bell said no, it's mine. He didn't want the girl taking it, and I don't know why he did that. Yeah, sorry, let her, let her take the rap, and then kind of. Exactly. You get 3 games suspension, right?
For being a gentleman.
I don't know if that's true, but that's just kind of what I heard behind the scenes. Yes, we do. every time I'm a Steelers fan, that comes up. It's just I don't think we'll ever live that one down.
His head looks like a canned ham.
It's that helmet.
Okay, boss, I'll throw the ball.
Well, he did throw it for 5,000 yards last year, so he's doing something.
And
he's doing something right.
$99 million contract extension.
Yes, he's doing okay for himself. He's married and has kids now.
He's gonna touch it down.
Well, he got married after the fact. Right?
Yes, he did. Yeah, so. He did. I can't. I have nothing to say about that. So we'll just kind of,
Now who's left?
Oh wait, your mic's not on. There you go.
That's not good.
Yeah,
Pittsburgh revamped their defense this year.
Oh yeah, they lost.
They got rid of Troy Polamalu, Ike Taylor,
right?
Brett Kiesler.
Oh, they
forced him into retirement. Yeah. Brett Kiesel's gone.
Their defensive coordinator's gone.
Yeah, the best ever. One of the best. Dick LeBeau is one of the best defensive coordinators and one of the nicest guys you ever see.
But the biggest headline I see coming out of Pittsburgh says the Steelers' new defensive philosophy is going to be seek and destroy.
Yeah, the guy at Butler was under LeBeau. He was a coach there for 10 years under LeBeau. So the scheme's not going to change too much. Maybe some new linebacking stuff, but I think it's going to stay the same. But I think they needed to revamp. They're getting kind of old, and all their first round draft picks have been linebackers for the past 4 years. They have I think the best offense in the league. especially with Martavius Bryant coming up.
Coming from a fan.
Yeah, no, but we were the second best behind offensively last year. Second best, but this year we will be the best. Mark my words.
Well, it's just weird coming from Pittsburgh because they're not an